Look, yeah, we're just gonna back
do that for now. Stop, man, please. Please don't.
Oh, they're grabbing me. They're grabbing me. Am I being detained or what?
for you,
Okay, I'm being detained.
Stop.
Hey guys, look at my arms here. These guys, these cops, these cops assault.
Are you press?
Absolutely, I said I'm working on a story. Yeah. Friendly to you?
You've been very sarcastic on everything we've talked
Okay,
about.
well, look, I mean, maybe there's a difference between sarcasm and jocular humor, right?
I mean, why are you videotaping the bank?
What did you say to them? I'm kind of curious.
So I didn't say anything. They were telling me what you were doing.
And what was your response though?
Well, there's really not a lot I can do about you standing out here videotaping, right?
Did you say?
Hey, not much. How you doing? Oh, no. What are they concerned about? They don't have one?
A camera, a sidewalk, and a firm belief in constitutional rights. Yet, within minutes, flashing lights and demanding officers turn a peaceful moment into a standoff. Do you have ID? Why are you filming? What starts as a simple act of public recording escalates into a battle over legal boundaries. How far can authority push, and how much will one citizen push back?
You work over here at the tank plant? Can you talk to me? We're gonna sit here and stare at each other. Can you talk to me? Can you tell me what you're doing? Anything? We had somebody calling about you being out here. Nothing? Can you tell me your name? Do you work for the military? Do you work in the military? Can you tell me anything? Nothing? Aren't you hot? Nothing?
Well, I don't even think you can. You're allowed
I don't
to film
think
with
you're
these
not.
facilities.
No, I don't think you are either.
Hi, bud.
All you gotta do
Please
is let
don't
us.
pull your hands anywhere, man.
Can
Keep
you
your
do
hands
it?
up for
Look.
me, please.
Can you do us a favor? I know, I mean, you're well within your right to stand out here and videotape, okay? Go ahead, go ahead. Look,
Doing it stupid, please.
you're making us nervous. We don't want to do anything to harm you. Look, you're making us nervous. We don't want to do anything to harm you. All you need to let us know is what's going on and that you're okay, and we'll leave you be.
Can you keep your hands where we can see them, man? Don't make a big deal about this.
weapons on you, sir?
It's gonna bulges everywhere though. That's the problem.
We're not gonna, listen, we don't want to do anything to cause you any type of upset or anything like that. We just need to ask you basic questions. Okay?
Oh, they're grabbing me. They're grabbing me. Am I being detained or
I'll hold
what?
this for you,
Okay, I'm being detained.
Stop,
Hey,
man.
look,
I'm
listen.
illegally being detained.
I'm gonna hold this for you. We're gonna set it right here on the ground, okay?
Man, what do you got in your pockets? You got anything in your pockets?
We're gonna set that down on the ground for you.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
I don't consent to any searches or seizures of my property.
Do you have any weapons?
I do
on
not
you or anything
consent
like that,
for
sir?
you to undress me, sir.
Okay, well your face is covered up here right now, okay?
Is that against the law,
70
sir?
degrees, you're covering your face.
Is that against the law?
What's going
Well,
on,
it's a
man?
business when you're standing outside of a
I'm done answering
secure
questions.
zone. You're standing outside of a secure zone facility, a military facility. You got your face covered up. You're videotaping the facility.
What are
So-
you trying to prove out here, man?
I'm a citizen journalist. I'm
Okay.
gathering content for a story, and I was attacked by 3 cops
You were attacked.
from the Warren Police Department. We
Oh.
got,
Kanaya 133.
You were attacked.
who do we got here? Reed.
Officer Reed 140.
Who's this holding my left arm, bending my wrist?
Rose.
Officer Rose,
Yeah.
025. Is that correct?
Okay,
Thank you,
no
Officer
weapons or
Rose.
anything like that.
Where do you live
at?
all I wanted to do. I mean, it's popping out right here.
We
and
just
it's
wanna
popping out
make
on the
sure you
sides.
don't have
You're
any
making
weapons.
motions.
And
Okay, guys,
you know
look
you
at
were-
my arms here. These guys, these
Listen.
cops,
Oh, don't even
these
start with
cops
that.
assaulted me. This was an assault.
It's
This was an
actually not.
attack.
Okay.
It's not. Would you like medical assistance, sir? Would you like medical assistance? I can call the fire department for you if you'd like. Do you want medical assistance?
You guys are dismissed. You may leave now.
No, we're not.
No. We got called out here for.
Do you have a license to be out here right now
921 dispatch.
doing this journalism? Do you have a license to be out here right now? No, you don't, do you?
I'm all set. Did you get a hold of anything?
We ID you.
Okay, so you
Listen.
see none of these cops have body cameras on, so they attacked me. I have it all recorded.
So do we.
They did not
We have
record it.
microphones.
You have your ID and we'll be out of here.
In the city of Warren, there's an ordinance that if someone calls out here to investigate a crime, you must identify yourself. Just want you to know that, okay?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
We got called out here.
Do you suspect me of committing
matter.
a
It doesn't.
crime? Yes or no?
Hold on.
Yes, I do.
Listen.
Yes, we do.
Listen.
What crime is that, sir?
I'm not sure. But it's awfully
Somebody
suspicious
called
to me.
you. Somebody called us, okay? You made somebody nervous enough to call. You can get your hat. Go ahead. Listen, you made somebody nervous enough to call us, correct? Okay? That arm right there is technically, you can grab that arm, okay? You can't hurt me with a camera. I'm just saying. They called us out here, okay? We're investigating a crime. If a crime had been committed, you'd be in handcuffs, you'd be in the back seat of a car. However, you're making gestures towards your hip.
What crime do you suspect me of committing, Officer Kanaya?
I don't suspect you of committing anything right now. However, you are detained right now because we were investigating a crime, because somebody called us out here. And due to that fact, okay, well, I'm going to speak with these gentlemen right here, okay? Due to that fact, you have to identify yourself.
Hey guys, you see what kind of
Stay there.
company we get from
Stay
photography?
here.
I am detained.
Yes, you are. Reasonable suspicion that a crime is afoot right now.
Okay.
Okay. What's your YouTube channel?
This is necessary, honestly, though. This is speaking man to man right now, not officer to whatever your name is. turn it off and talk to me, I don't care. We weren't trying to make a big deal. We're just saying what's going on. You're more than well within your right to stand out here, videotape whatever you want. However, I'm not sure about the rules on videotaping federal facilities, but I know at some facilities you cannot take pictures or videotape their facilities from anywhere. I know that is a crime. Do I know that?
You see, this cop doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, when it comes to federal laws. Are you guys okay with this guy standing out here?
They said they've had them all out here before.
Are you guys okay with him standing out here? Because if he's okay, I'm getting out of here. He's being a major asshole, that's his right. That's fine. I don't care. He's okay to be here? All right. You have a nice day, sir. Fucking douchebag.
Look at this cop, he's cussing at me. I wanna charge this cop with disorderly conduct for cussing in public.
Move on.
Sir, you can't stand on the sidewalk. Loitering. If you're gonna walk around, it's fine.
Okay, so this cop, I wanna charge this cop with disorderly conduct for cussing.
It's not against the laws, but freedom of speech is your constitutional right.
Okay, so this cop, these cops are protecting their own, man. Look at this, guys. Look at all the attention photography gets, guys.
Watch behind you.
Look at this.
Right, he's up there. Right. That might have been passing by. Yeah. Well, you said you were doing a documentary or something like that, so why don't you get back to that? We'll be all set.
Okay, we got more coming in, code 4 for a photographer. I want a someone's card. Can you give me your card, sir?
We're not issued cards.
Can I get a department card?
We don't issue cards.
You don't issue cards?
I gave you my name, you have it on video. Everybody gave you the
So I can file a complaint. Who's your chief?
Our chief, we have a Commissioner Green. We have 2 sergeants over there if you wish to speak with the supervisor.
I do.
Okay. Hey, you know our names. What's your name, sir? Mr. Tough Guy.
I want this cop charged with swearing, disorderly conduct.
I'm not talking to you.
I hear it. It's disorderly conduct.
What law is this?
Disorderly conduct law.
Time for you to move
Disturbing the peace.
Get back to what you were doing.
He's disturbing my peace with his swearing. Officer Lamond 193.
Tough guy.
Look at this tyrant. Look at this guy. He's a tough guy now. Look at that walk of shame. The walk of shame, guys.
I'm sorry, you can't be back here.
What would make you think that?
So you're going to have to leave the premises. This is a secure area.
Well, I didn't pole vault in here. Why would you think that it's secure?
I'm just asking you to please leave back here.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can appreciate we may have a polite disagreement, but there's nothing secure about this. Why are you saying that?
Because this is where we have vehicles from the department that are being worked on. There's equipment in them. There's a reason there's gates. The one over here stays open during the day.
Yeah, because it's open to the public.
No, it's not open to the public.
Well, there's even if that were the case, which again, we may be having a polite disagreement, there's nothing that restricts access back here. It didn't say authorized personnel only or anything. I mean, unless I overlooked it, but when I saw the sign to the right, it just said, just parking for you guys. So, not really sure what you're thinking. Good to go?
I would like to respectfully request that you leave this there. You can go out, just be past the gate.
Sure. Yeah, when I'm done getting my work done, absolutely, no problem there. And like I said, no ill intent or anything. Just got to get my work done. And
what is your work?
Just working on a story. So about the fire district, regional fire authority, I should say. So.
For whom?
I can't really get into that right now. Kind of in the middle of it, but when I'm done, if you guys got a business card or something, I'd be happy to email you. So.
Well, this is a private area. The reason why we have it locked, it's a secured area.
Well, I was telling the deputy chief there, though I have great ninja skills, I did not bring my pole vault with me today, so I only walked in through a perfectly open and accessible gate. Obviously, the public's allowed back here. There's no restrictions on access. It didn't say, fire personnel only, authorized personnel only. There's nothing that restricts it. So, obviously, the intent of the Regional Fire Authority is to allow access to the public. So, just
well, we have public areas actually with
this is certainly one of them.
Equipment that's here that
Sure.
we are responsible for. We don't just allow anybody typically to come around and be around the equipment just in case there's damage or theft or anything like that.
Well, I do promise, though I do have a hulking frame, I promise not to take your truck over there and run down the road with it. Although if I did, I'm sure you'd probably be able to track me down pretty quick. That'd be a little weird to see that. But yeah, no plans on theft or anything negative for that matter. Just like I said, working on my story.
What's your story? What are you looking for?
Well, like I said, I'm happy to tell you later. If you got like a business card with an email address or something, I'm happy to email you. But I just can't really get into that right now. So sort of.
Then I would be happy to let you come back and do whatever you want once you can share with us what it is you're actually doing here.
Ooh, unless I accidentally parachuted into North Korea, I'm pretty sure the First Amendment's still intact, at least. I don't know. Bob Ferguson may have repealed it yesterday. One never knows with that kooky fella, but last time I checked, it was still good to go. So
yeah, First Amendment is there for
awesome.
Free speech.
And press.
Yeah.
And religion.
Are you press?
Absolutely. I said I'm working on a story. Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen any credentials to.
Yeah, that's moving on, skipping past the Second and Third Amendment to the Fourth. So you're a government employee, don't have to ID to you. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I respect the sort of hearkening back to the old days of the fiefdoms and whatnot, where the lords of the land would put people to the stick or whatever it was, but we've kind of left that behind, but 245 years ago or so, kind of gave old King George the boot and said, we got some freedom stuff going on here. So, yeah. Sounds like you like freedom. I see the smile on your face. That's a good thing.
I like freedom.
Yeah.
It just feels weird, with the mask and stuff, So,
well, I mean, the sharp irony, right? I mean, 3 years of, the government telling you what clothes to wear or not wear, and now when we decide to wear clothes, now all of a sudden people are uncomfortable with what clothes I'm wearing. So hopefully you guys don't have any problems with Nikes,
Or Asics, no.
Nothing. Or Asics, no Nikes or Adidas or anything. You guys don't have any problems with those, or?
I don't.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is normal gator. It's not like a special forces gator. No. It doesn't imbue me with special powers or.
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, okay. It's pretty normal gator. So, yeah, like I said, just gotta finish up with what I'm working on, and then once I'm done here, be good to go. So, do you have a business card you'd like to give me, and then I can? No. Are you an employee of the fire?
I am an employee.
Gotcha. What's your name and what do you do here? Is it compartmentalized classification? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, my name's Steve Heitman. I'm the fire chief.
Oh, okay. Steve, what?
Heitman. I want to know who's on the property and what they're doing.
Sure. I mean,
it's open to the public, and we're more than happy to communicate with.
Yeah.
folks.
Well, I'm
But when you come in and you're evasive, it makes me a little suspicious.
Yeah. Well,
because these days, you see on the news, people are getting, fire departments are getting equipment stolen off of their rigs.
Sure.
That sort of thing, and we like to keep the public trust, and so we like to know who's on the public facility.
Sure, yeah, and please don't take this as, I do not mean it as sarcastic or anything like that.
You've been fairly sarcastic so far,
I'd like to think,
which is why
I'd like to think jocular humor is not necessarily sarcastic.
Type of,
I mean,
friendly intent out of you. So
you don't. I seem unfriendly to you?
You've been very sarcastic on everything we've talked about.
Well, look, I mean, maybe there's a difference between sarcasm and jocular humor, right? I mean, there's certainly a difference there. Sardonicisms and things like that, right? I mean, just because it may appear to be sarcastic doesn't mean that it is. And that's why I'm trying to clarify. So, like I said, I'm just working on my story. I'm not here for any ill will to you guys. And obviously, if you guys want to hang out while I'm working on my story, no problem. I mean, it's your country and your RFA, just like it is mine and everyone else's. So, but yeah, that's about it. So,
are you a resident of Renton?
Ooh, I can't get into that either. Love top shelf, my Fourth Amendment. It's one of the best things in the world.
I'm just curious.
Granted, I love all 27.
I'm
right,
just curious if you're one of our community members that we serve.
Yeah, well, I can't get into that right now. Okay. Like I said, happy to email you afterwards.
Okay.
I mean, I've gotten your name, so if I could get you guys' business cards, like I said, happy to email you later and let you know what's going on and what was happening. But like I said, no plans on joyriding with one of the fire trucks or going crazy or disassembling the castle walls and this is the non-flamethrower, non-guided missile strike GoPro, so it doesn't come complete with death and mayhem. Some of them do now. I think the GoPro 15 is just like a totally unhinged maniac kind of a GoPro. This is the earlier version, so yeah. So any other questions I possibly can answer?
No.
If you guys are a full service RFA, if you got maybe like a Red Bull, a little thirsty, so.
It's not one of the services.
Oh, okay. Hey, you never know, right?
Yeah, no. But
I tried to go along with.
If you're on fire, we'll put you out. We'll tend to your wounds.
You got a medical issue.
Well, now see, one might right there, Chief, right there. One might say, well, that's just sarcastic and possibly even rude. But I like to think that Deputy Chief Alexander is just using jocular humor, right? There we go. It's just a sardonic form of humor. Yeah. Hails back to those old days when you couldn't say something bad about the king or queen without fear of getting the old neck choppy chop. And so they found clever ways to kind of work around it. I like to think I'm kind of working on that skill set. Maybe I'm a little rusty on it and I can take criticism over that, but I have no ill will with you. So hopefully I've assuaged any concerns and I'm a North Korean spy or perhaps, I don't know, some other evil villain. I don't know, but not concerned. You do seem deeply concerned and terrified all at the same time, Deputy Chief.
It's all it is it's just we're not used to people walking back here and filming and stuff, so it's an unusual thing for us to. I like to think of
freedom as a muscle, right? If you don't use your freedoms, you kind of lose it. It gets sloppy, and I'm already getting old and little bit of a gut there.
I'm not gonna make a comment on that.
All right. Well, finish your story.
All right. Appreciate it. You guys have a good day, okay?
Yeah.
All right. To the front, I'm just looking to inspect the records index and also make a records request.
You can do a public records request online.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. If you go around, I'll meet you up front, and then they can help you do a public records.
In the lobby?
Yes.
You bet. Yeah, I'll head on through there now. Thanks. Thank you kindly.
Sure. And so you would like to do a public records request?
Yeah, I'm just going to submit them verbally, and then I just want to inspect the index. So.
The index?
The records index, the public records index. It's found in section 70 of the public records act.
Good morning. Oh,
hey, how you doing?
Hi.
So I am looking, first of all, before I do the records request, I'd like to inspect the index so I can make a more efficacious records request.
What index are you looking for? I'm sorry, and what's your name?
Gandalf.
Hi, Gandalf.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sammy.
Nice to meet you, Sammy.
Index of...
Yeah, here, it'll probably make it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Let me just show you what it is. That way we don't have to talk about some bizarre abstract thing.
Okay. Because I'm one of the public records officers, so I can help you.
Oh, you are the PRO?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Appreciate your time.
Yeah.
How's your day treating you?
Not bad.
It's
not freezing anymore. Thank goodness.
I honestly like the 53 and kind of overcast, especially since I work outside a lot.
Very nice. Yes.
Okay, so And
Okay, index, sorry. Can I look?
absolutely. And so in section 70 there,
Okay.
go down to each local agency maintains an index regarding those 6 things. So I'm just wanting to look first to see what you title
Index, okay.
like your particular opinions and statements of policy and whatnot.
Title
'Cause-
of statements of policy? Statements?
Well, yeah, so I am looking for some specific records, but as I'm sure you are well aware as the public records officer, you guys may call one policy X, another place calls it
Right.
Y, but it's really the same thing, right? Like a teleworking policy, for example.
Okay.
So I don't know what you guys call it. So to save you time as the public records officer, and I'm sure you will deeply appreciate this, I'm looking to see what you call it, so I can, each thing I'm looking for, so that I can actually request that specific thing by name. It'll make it quicker for you, quicker for me.
And then the fastest way, because I can take a public records request in person over the phone, but after I give you the information you need, if you want to do it online, that's a very, then it's super detailed. You can list exactly.
If I weren't here already, I would probably do that, but I already had some stuff I had to get already, which I completed in the back.
Okay.
So where would I inspect the index at? Where do you have that in the back, or?
Everything is in SharePoint on the computer.
Yeah, the index isn't there.
So
unless I missed it, I could have missed it.
So yeah, I'm still a little confused about what, because as a public record, yeah, can I read that list?
Absolutely.
Because I want to give you what you're looking for.
Of course.
And I'm not sure, just to clarify.
Yeah, so
I'm
you
got
just
my
read
glasses
there.
on. From 3 on?
Section 3, A through F, yeah.
Okay. Log inspection, governing current index provided, following records. Final opinions. Student.
Hey, that's the WAC?
That's
or the
no,
RCW?
RCW,
Yeah.
but I'm reading it. I'm looking
Yeah.
at final opinions because we don't document opinions. We have policies.
Well,
we don't have
one thing I want to make clear is
statements
the
of
context of this is within Title 34 of the RCW, which is the Administrative Procedure Act.
Sure.
So
Title 34.
yeah, that's what this is relating to. Even though this is 4256, Title 34 is the APA, so they're just talking about that. Now, granted, at the same time, of course, you may not have everything that you see here, but I'm just looking to inspect the index so that I can.
We double check. Our public records officer isn't here today, but
The main one. I'm yeah.
right. But we do have. Don't we have a certain amount of time to be able to?
We always
produce what
we
need,
always
right?
do it. We have to respond within 5 days saying we're looking
There
for
you
it,
go.
and then we have like a 2 to 3 week window to provide
Yeah.
it. So,
So
I couldn't do this right
Are we
now.
just kind of collecting?
Yeah, I need to-
what you need, and
Yeah.
then we can get back to you
Well,
within the time frame.
I appreciate you're of course absolutely correct regarding records requests. I'm not looking to actually inspect, or I'm not looking to make a records request.
Oh, you don't
that-
want to make a records request?
No, because the index is just a tool to, so like, and please again, don't take this as sarcastic, because I don't mean it that way, but if you were to go to a book and just look at the index, you know,
Sure.
the index says, hey, in this book, here's the stuff, right? Go to page 12, this is what you look at, that kind of thing. The index is the same thing, so it's not an index.
You want to
of
put
all
that
of
down
them.
so you don't have
Oh,
to
sure.
hurt your hand and, yeah, okay.
It's not an index of all records. It's just an index of the 6 categories of records there.
Oh.
So, for example, and I'm just going to make this up because I don't know your job, but let's say you have statements of policy regarding big red fire trucks, and that's exactly what you call it.
Staff
But
manuals.
another fire district calls it in their district something else.
Okay.
What I do is I look at the index and I'm like, that's exactly what I need. I tell the pro, I need exactly this by name, because
So you're looking for the index so you even know what to ask about.
Yes, and so the pros are constantly hit with people that are, and I don't want to sound like a jerk here, but rather inarticulate. And so there's like, I need X, and the pros are trying to be diviners here, figuring out what is this person asking for, where I can ask for exactly X, and that's the point of the index.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I mean, just understand, like, we understand, you know, you're part of the public and you can be here. We want to talk and we want to help, but just a little, we're not used to someone coming in with all the cameras and we're like trying to make sure
We're safe.
You know,
and
I mean, it's unusual for us. Like, we certainly do have public records that come in online, take care of that all the time, no problem, get it there in the amount of time. But the way this is happening is just kind of unusual, so it's kind of catching us off guard, and we're like, definitely want to help you. I don't want to infringe on what you're trying to do. It's just we're just trying to figure it out so we know, and you know, and
well, this is the tools of my trade as a journalist.
Sure,
I mean, you know,
sure.
I've got cameras and
but
all that.
yeah, I mean, that's totally fine. It's just like I said with the gator. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine. It's just like I said with the gator and walking around. I don't mean it's like you can't do that. It's just we don't see that every day. Normally, people just come in normal and they just ask. So that's why we're trying to figure.
You're super nice guy, so I actually don't mind sharing. One of the reasons as a journalist I wear this. So one of my additional First Amendment liberties is yours is the right to protest and whatnot, and speak. And so I really, as a journalist, find the fusion centers to be a particular abuse. I really dislike them profoundly. I think they're not a good thing in society. Even though obviously you can point to some things where they value us, I think the damage they do to our society, as a journalist at least, is more egregious than the benefits they bring. And so this is my way of saying, hey, it's all traffic cameras or someone that may encounter me. I'm just not going to willingly give the government my image. Now, 30 years ago would be an issue because technology just wasn't what it is now.
Well, yeah, and then that's the thing. I mean, I appreciate that, and I get it. I understand. That's fine. It just, I'm just kind of saying that it's just not normal for us. So it's like okay, and you're asking for things, and it's like, well, definitely want to give you everything you deserve, but at the same time, it's like, is this okay? Like, okay, And so I appreciate the RCWs and stuff,
absolutely.
And especially, kind of being caught off guard. It's like all of a sudden you have to try and remember everything at once when you're on camera. And that's hard for people a lot of times.
Sure.
I'm sure that when you interview people, sometimes they kind of blank out or whatever. So it'd be natural for us to kind of be like,
hey, I'm not
like what's going on here?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not casting any stones here.
Yeah,
I make mistakes at work, we all do, and I'm not saying you made any mistakes. I'm just saying,
Yeah, well,
that's what it is. I get it.
I mean, I think the heart behind us and the RFA is want to help out and cooperate. I mean, we love our community and stuff, so that's what we're trying to do. It. There's no, ill intent there, so it's just kind of like.
You have in no way today come across as having ill intent, so.
I'm a very friendly guy.
You seem like a very friendly
You
guy.
ask anybody.
I do have a specific records request about the resolution that I'd like to make. So is there a way to get a copy of the resolution?
Well, I mean, I'm just thinking that if you did a public records request for that resolution, then we would have
that's supposed to be issued and published and made available for inspection as well. In fact, what I'll do is...
Can I get your email address then so I can send it to you? Okay. You want me to write it or do you want to?
Oh no, that's fine. You can write it. Okay. So it's Inland Auditing Media.
All together. INLAND, Inland Audio.
Auditing. AUDITING Media.
Auditing Media.
At protonmail.com. So I don't mind showing you guys my press badge, which is something.
Do you want to take that with you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you can have your own copy of that.
So my name's Steve McStevenson.
Steve.
Is that a real name? Because you said Gandalf before. I just want.
That's my pen name.
I was gonna say because
that's my pen name. It's my pen name.
Steve Stevenson.
Wait,
kind of a fun.
Depending on how the encounter goes. So,
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Inland Auditing Media at
Proton PROTON MAIL.
MAIL. Proton Mill.
Are you holding a camera in your picture too?
I am.
Just like that.
That's the one.
Just so everybody can look and say, yes, that's exactly what he looked like.
Inland Auditing Media. Cool.
Absent that, it was a cold day that day. I took that picture of my very nice black coat.
So I need very specific records for me to do my search. So when you say the extent of undue, so I need to actually go into our database and I have to pull out specific records. So you have this.
Let's see if
now you were saying that there should be a governance board resolution.
Correct.
That states this.
Yeah.
So we'd be looking for governance board resolutions specifically.
And that resolution would be for this Public Records Act policy, which looks like it is.
This is the number here, 2002.
Oh, that is. Okay,
yeah,
so
that's not a date. That's the number. Okay. 2002.
That's the
policy number.
From July 1st, 2016.
Actually, it's October 24th, 2024.
Last reviewed. Yeah. So that right there, and then specifically for
you guys say it would be unduly burdensome and would interfere with agency operations. But actually, you don't explain that. So actually, I'd like to know what the undue burdens are. You say that there are some, but you don't say what they actually are. You just say that it would interfere, given high volume in various
It
occasions.
says interfere with agency operation.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain how.
Oh, I see. I
Like,
see what you mean.
are you guys always out, and so you have 5 minutes of available time per
Gotcha.
day, that kind of thing? So I'd
Gotcha.
really like to know what the
So you want to know the explanation of what makes it unduly burdensome.
what the undue
for us.
burdens are
Okay.
specifically, and then the extent of those undue burdens.
So that's more a request for information versus a request for a public record, because this is a public record.
Well,
a document.
Is what you're saying that the resolution that decided, our governance board resolution that decided this would be unduly burdensome,
Correct.
should detail what makes it undually burdensome
Correct,
and
'cause,
what
yeah.
that burden would be,
Yeah.
right? So it should be in a resolution that we
Correct.
So I
What
have
this is saying here is that you must issue and publish a formal order specifying the reasons why and the extent to which compliance would unduly burden or interfere with agency operations. So whatever documents you have that verify that extent. So it's not a request for information. It would be something that you guys took action. Because
Yeah.
you guys said, hey, it's
Sure.
going to cost us $1 million a year. or
Somehow
whatever.
you decided that. So how did you decide?
How did you decide?
I got
Exactly.
it. All right. So what we'll do is we'll take this info, and we've got your info.
Okay.
And we'll try and get on this, and we'll talk with our.
Do you want
with
to leave your
Brian's-
phone
our
number
lawyer.
or just your email? You have a choice. And then
No, I'm good just with the email.
okay, and it's
Yeah.
Steve McStevenson.
Yep.
Inland Auditing Media
Yep.
at protonmail, M-A-I-L,
Yep.
.com.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's the one.
because then if I need more clarifying questions, I'll email you saying.
Well, I will certainly be very reasonable here based on your guys' response today. If I don't hear anything back in 5 days, I'm just going to assume maybe something went wrong with the email address. I'll reach out. I'm not going to hold your feet to the
You
fire.
have, you have
He's got my card.
Deputy
Yep.
Chief Alexander's
No
number.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll do my research
Okay.
and I'll create this records request
sounds good.
for you.
Yeah, appreciate
Okay,
it.
so you
Thanks.
check your email. Oh, it won't come from, don't look for an email saying from Renton Regional Fire Authority. We use Next Request.
Oh, okay,
Next
yeah, I'm
Request,
familiar with
yeah,
Next Request.
secure public records request portal.
Yeah.
So check the junk folder or anything. I don't know how your settings are for security.
Sure.
But double check and look for Next Request. That's us.
Sounds good.
'Kay.
Well, look, really appreciate your guys' time. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
All right.
Nice
Thanks.
to meet you. It's
Yeah.
cold.
You guys take care.
Have a good day.
This encounter highlights a fundamental truth. Government accountability should not depend on how friendly or cooperative a citizen appears. Public spaces and public records belong to the people, and questioning those who ask for transparency only fuels more suspicion. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, remember, stay firm, stay informed, and never let intimidation silence your rights. A simple walk down the sidewalk with a camera turns into a full-blown confrontation when a concerned citizen, better known as a Karen, decides that recording in public is a crime. Accusations fly, the police are called, and what should be a routine moment of free press quickly escalates into a debate about rights, privacy, and the limits of public authority. The question is, will knowledge of the law win, or will fear and misunderstanding take over?
Is there any reason you're taking... What's the reason for the video today?
Just recording?
Recording, yeah, but recording our bank, like, we take this seriously.
You work here?
I do, sir.
What's your name?
Jack Tag.
Why'd you get so close, Jack?
I'm talking to you. I need you to hear me.
So what's wrong?
We can't have people taking videos of the inside of our bank.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna go like inside or like on you guys' property. I'm just gonna be like
property.
right.
We can't have people filming our stuff right here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in there though.
You're filming the inside of it.
Yes. I'm just gonna be on like this side. There's like there's two or three off.
We are gonna have to ask you to stop filming, or we're gonna have to contact the police.
Well, you ain't gotta do that. You're making me nervous, man.
We don't have to do that.
So since you're already right here, is that the safe deposit boxes right there? That door straight at back there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we already halfway there, man. Do you have a is there a way to access the building through the roof?
Sure there is.
There is? Okay.
I mean, someone's got to get up there somehow, right?
Okay. Now, where is you guys' vault located?
All right.
That's probably the last question.
It doesn't. No, we don't need to know all that. That's part of the reason we don't allow filming is because, you know, you could be scouting out our location for a robbery. I don't know who you are or what you're doing or anything for this facility.
No, I'm not doing nothing like that, man.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We're asking you.
Would you be able to say that real quick before I get out of here?
Say what?
Where's you guys' vault located?
Somewhere in the bank, sir. Why would you need to know that information?
I gotta finish my video though.
For what?
For my homies in there.
All right, so we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna ask you to kindly stop filming.
Are you the manager?
I was told to come out here and talk to you.
So you're not you probably not the one that can actually even help me with the Are you the manager?
You know
because who?
There's always somebody above somebody.
Okay.
I work here.
Are you the manager though?
I work here, and I was told to come let you know this.
So who would I speak to about getting like a copy of like the floor plan?
No, that's absolutely.
Or will I have to go to like City Hall?
They wouldn't.
Would they have it?
You are not ever getting a floor plan of this place.
Because the floor plan, it gotta have where the vault is at.
Okay, we're done here. We're gonna ask you to stop filming, and then we're gonna leave it at that. Any more, we're gonna contact the police.
And this is the thing. Hey, I'm not gonna be long.
No,
I'm just gonna be like a few hours, man. And y'all about to close soon.
Nope.
Do y'all have a nighttime security guard that be here?
Sir, if you don't leave, I'm just gonna call the police.
Man, you making me nervous, man. Man, you ain't gotta do it, but you don't even have to do that, man. You're making me nervous, man.
All right, so I'm gonna have to ask you to stop filming, or I'm gonna go inside and call the police.
Man, you ain't gotta do that, man. I'm just gonna be a couple more hours. I'll be here probably. Let me see. I'll be here about an hour, man, and I'll get up out of here. Bet? That's a deal?
No. You have to stop filming right now of our premises, or I'm calling the police.
But I didn't get the footage that I need yet.
That doesn't matter.
There's still. Come here real quick.
No.
Come here.
Sir, if you do not leave now, I'm calling the
Do
police.
you got Instagram? Do you got Instagram? Come here. Hey, follow me real quick. Hey.
It's all right.
Come here real quick.
I'm gonna go call the police.
I need to show you something real quick.
Call the police. We're gonna.
Don't. Come here real quick. Let me show you something real quick, man. Come here real quick. Let me show you something real quick.
I'm gonna go call the police. If you don't stop right now, dude, I'm just gonna go call the police. Like, I have no qualms calling.
I'm trying to show you right here what's on this office. The computer. You can see the computer right from the sidewalk, man. I know that's the safe deposit box. All I need now is the vault, man.
Okay. If you don't leave right now, I'm gonna call the police.
You say, hey. He said he's gonna call the police on me. He ain't even gotta do this, though.
Yep, you won't leave. I'm gonna go to call the police. All right, sounds good. Thank you. Sounds good. He's filming the bank. He wants floor plans. He wants the number of the that. So taking videos of this thing. So we're just gonna chase.
Let me tell you something.
Yep. Yep. Sounds good. Thank you.
Hey, before you make your next move, man, don't call the police, man.
It doesn't plumb. Look.
Don't even call.
I'm here for an hour and a half, man.
Okay, so we good. Yeah.
So I'm calling the police.
Don't do it, because this is all just education, man. Don't waste your time, bro. You wasting your time. This is educational. I have a right to be here on the sidewalk. Just don't do it, man.
Hello? Hello, my name is Jack Tagg, and I'm with Central Bank of Boone County. I'm downtown. I have a man who is filming inside our banks, trying to ask about vault location and taking videos of screens. We can't have that.
I told you don't have to call him now.
We are at the Central Bank downtown location. The big 720 East Broadway.
Like, can I help you with something?
I mean, it's kind of too late now. I tried to explain myself to this guy, but
yep.
He's calling the police now.
Were you just taking pictures?
Yeah, that's it. And video.
Well, we get a little nervous when people take pictures of a bank.
I get a little nervous when people come out and talk to me, you know, but it's nothing I can like what can we do about that?
Well, you know, it's a security issue for us because usually when someone's taking pictures of the bank, they're kind of casing us. It worries us a lot.
Casing the place? I'd rather roll a joint than case one. I hear it's legal here, by the way. Right?
Yes, it is.
Right?
Here,
yeah. I told them I got no ill intent.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go like.
It just makes people nervous. So I'm just gonna stand here while.
Let me ask you. Like, what am I doing that's making you nervous?
Taking pictures. Yeah, we train our folks to be careful with people taking pictures because people will come in and they'll take pictures because they're planning on, frankly, robbing us.
Have you ever been robbed? Like butt naked?
Yeah.
Y'all been robbed butt naked?
Not butt
like
naked,
pockets inside out. You woke up like that? For real?
As far as I know, no one has robbed us while they were naked. No.
Okay, no, like robbed you for that's what they mean, butt naked. You got robbed for everything, even your clothes. You been robbed like that?
No, I have not.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What's 550 divided by 2?
Well, I don't know. I'm a marketing person, not a banker.
Can you just help me with that? What's 550 divided by 2?
That would be 4. I'm no good at math.
550 divided by 2.
No.
You work at It's okay.
I'm in marketing, honey.
It's
not
okay.
In banking. I don't do banking. I just do marketing.
It's okay.
Besides, I'm feeling stressed, so I'm.
You are? You need a hug?
No, thank you.
I'll give you a hug.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you can at least laugh, and you know what I'm saying?
Gotta laugh.
Let me ask you this though. What year is this?
2025.
2025. In 2025, where can you go where you're not being recorded? You can't say the restroom.
No, I understand that. And I mean, we've got cameras. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, you're recording me. You making me nervous. That is
we want to make people nervous.
That is making me nervous.
We want people to be nervous because we want them not to come in and do bad things.
What? The only people that probably did bad things to people was the banks.
No, we are really, really nice people.
For real?
Very.
Did y'all give the taxpayers back their money from which y'all borrowed back in 08, 09?
We didn't have to do that.
From the bailout?
We didn't do it.
Oh.
We didn't have to bail.
Your name was on the list.
No, we absolutely.
I thought you said you're not a banker. How you know that information
Well,
now?
because I'm a marketing person.
Oh, right.
No, we were absolutely, we had nothing to do with any of that.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it.
Our bank is very solid. We didn't.
Did you know he's calling the police on me?
Well, he can do that if he
hey, the land of the free, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're in a public place.
Exactly. Do that seem kind of wise, though, to call the police? Somebody in the public? Not even on your property?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it just makes us nervous.
Make me nervous. But see, what I do, I get nervous a lot, too, you know? And what I learned to do is I squeeze my butt cheeks, like rapidly, like together. It really helps. Okay. It really helps. Like whenever you get nervous, that tingly feeling like on the inside, just keep squeezing your butt cheeks like a good 10 times. Watch what it do for you. You're gonna be like, this guy was on the sidewalk and he gave me that tip. Oh yeah. Any New Year resolutions you set for this year in 2025?
Oh, no.
Nothing, just something simple. Can I talk to him real quick?
We gotta go inside. They're gonna come. Do you want them to call first before they come or anything like that?
Hey,
no, they can just show up.
Can you tell them to bring me a Red Bull? Can you tell them to bring me a Red Bull?
All right, so we just need.
You don't have to go inside. I'm not going. Do I seem like a threat to you? No. Can you please tell them to bring me a Red Bull before you get off the phone? Now, miss, before you go inside, I told him, because he called someone, probably his higher authority, like a supervisor or someone, and when he got off the phone with them, I said, before you make your next move, I'm telling you not to call the police. This is an education moment, what I'm doing.
Again, you have a right to be on the sidewalk and do that, but again, it just makes us nervous.
And that's what this is all education. I'm just teaching people. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. I appreciate you, though. You're wonderful. They said you was bringing me a Red Bull.
I wasn't bringing anything. What are you doing here with this camera?
What do you mean?
I mean, why are you videotaping the bank?
I got a camera.
Okay. Were you yelling at customers?
Yelling at customers?
Or employees? What was going on?
No, the young lady right there came and spoke with me, and a gentleman right here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
is that okay?
Yeah, I'm just wondering what you're doing.
Is that
we have
what
some
you see?
concerned citizens, so I just need to know what you're doing. That's all.
Yeah, I'm the concerned citizen.
Okay, what are you concerned about?
Yeah, they was right there. They was recording me right there.
Okay.
And right there.
Well, they're recording everybody.
Yeah, I was same thing with me. Is your camera on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't really. What's your how you pronounce that?
It's Ritter.
Ritter. How you doing, Ritter? You have a badge number?
I do.
Can I get that?
But let's find out what you got going on.
Can I get your badge number though?
Just hold on a second.
It ain't your policy. You was right here before you walk away. What's 1 second to say your badge number?
I'll be right back, okay?
All right, Ritter. I don't want to give her badge number. All righty. Let's see. Let's see what Ritter got to say.
All right, man. What's your name?
Can I get your badge number? I mean, your badge?
Yeah, it's 103.
Next time, Officer Ritter, don't make me ask you 3, 4, or 5
what's
times
your
for
name?
your badge.
What's your name?
I never gave it.
I know you didn't. I'm asking you. Just so I can have a conversation with you. Other than that, that's the only reason I need it.
I'd rather not give it. I don't see why you need it though.
So here's the. Well, I don't know why you needed my badge number either.
It's your policy to. It's your policy to give it when the citizens ask for it. Isn't that correct?
Here's the thing.
Is that correct, Officer Ritter? Is it your policy to ID yourself with your badge? You have a business card on you?
You see my name? I do have a
You have
business
a business
card, and
card?
I'd be
Get your
happy
business
to give
card.
that to you.
Okay.
But listen, they don't want you recording inside of the bank, okay?
I'm not going to go inside their bank. I'll let them know that.
They don't want you standing in front of their door recording their customers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely doing that. Yeah, I'm doing that though, Ritter. That's why we're here.
Okay. So you need to step away from the door. I don't care what you're doing out here. If you want to record, that's fine.
Where is my feet at right now? Look at my feet.
But I mean, I don't want you recording inside of the bank.
I'm not going to go in. Like, you don't want me to point my camera? You don't want me to point my camera that way. So I can't do this.
No.
Why?
I don't want you to do that. That's invasion of privacy, man.
There's no expectation of privacy in public. You should know that. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, Officer Payne, 2271.
You see how easy that was, Officer Ritter? Was you sizing me up?
No.
Okay. What did you say to them? I'm kind of curious.
So I didn't say anything. They were telling me what you were doing.
And what was your response though?
Well, there's really not a lot I can do about you standing out here videotaping, right?
Did you educate them?
They knew that. They said you weren't really bothering them. They just don't want you videotaping inside of the bank.
Did you tell them I have a right to do what I'm doing?
Constitutional right.
Hey, that's right.
So yeah.
You heard what that good citizen said?
You want a videotape out here? That's fine. They just don't want you in the bank. Okay?
No, I'm not gonna go in the bank. I'm just doing stuff like this.
Okay, she doesn't want you videotaping her
either. Huh? Just stuff like that. And they said, I don't know if it was who actually got the call for it. Was it you, Ritter? They said one of y'all was bringing me a Red Bull. I told them over the phone.
A Red Bull?
Yes.
No. Hey, you need anything else from us?
A Red Bull.
I don't have that.
You got $5? I can go get one?
I'm broke. I'm a cop.
Oh, man. Just be safe out there, man. Is your dog in the car? What's his name? Huey? Duke. So let me ask you a question, for real. So, whenever you got him out doing his thing and he do what you want him to do, like he find whatever you need him to do, what do you reward him with? Do he get a steak?
Hey, not much. How you doing? Oh, no. What are they concerned about? They don't have one?
I guess not. I was trying to call them to see what's going on.
Huh? Well, just we're going for a bike ride.
Okay. Where you headed to?
That way.
Well, where's that to, though? I mean.
Just that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you coming from? Been riding for a while?
That way. I don't answer those kinds of questions.
Okay.
I'm just out for a bike ride, man.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're just concerned, you know, anybody, you know, just to make sure everything's all right, you know.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just out exercising my rights, exercising my body.
Okay. All right, just 1 minute, okay?
All right, wait, what, am I being detained? Because I want to keep my ride going.
Right, just hold on really quick, like I said, I'm going to get you back on the road.
Well, I mean, if I'm not being detained, I just want to go.
We want to make sure that, you know, everything's okay. You know, do you have an ID or anything?
Yeah, but I'm not going to provide it. I just want to go and finish my bike ride.
All right, just 1 minute.
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for what crime?
I want to make sure that, you know, there's nothing going on with the rifle. And
Well, it's on my back, but what crime am I being detained for? Because you have to have articulable suspicion. So,
Well, like I said, you've been called on the rifle. I just want to make sure everything's okay. And
hey, that guy's driving a truck. Do you have to pull him over to make sure he can legally drive that truck? All right, if you don't have a crime that I'm suspected of committing, I'm going to be about my way.
Well, like I said, we just want to make sure everything's okay.
Everything's okay. You made sure. I'm good to go. I'm out here riding my bike. I got a bright yellow shirt on.
I understand.
So.
Well, like I said, that's why we know. How do I know that the gun's not stolen or something?
Well, how do you know?
That's why
How do I know you didn't just rape somebody?
Well, you don't know that.
Okay, but I'm not going to bend you over and check you for semen samples, am I? All right. Well, I appreciate that. You had to answer your call. You saw that there's no illegal conduct going on, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No. Do you see illegal conduct going on? Do you have to detain me? You have to be sure or have some articulable, reasonable suspicion.
Well, like I said, you're out here with a rifle. I understand. I'm glad.
But it's legal, right? Having a rifle is legal, right?
Yes, you can have a rifle.
Okay, riding a bike is legal, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm riding my bike on the right side of the road, right?
Like I said, if you just hold on.
I don't want to hold on. I want to finish my exercise. So if I'm not being detained, because here's the thing, I don't think I'm being legally detained, so I have a right to leave. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep riding down this way because I'm legally doing so. And your supervisor, if he thinks I'm doing something wrong and he's got articulable, reasonable suspicion that I'm committing a crime, I don't want to hold on. I'm going to go about my lawful business.
It'll take maybe 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes, you can pull me over. I'm going straight down this road. I'm not turning off anywhere.
Just if you can hold on.
I don't want to hold on.
I want to make sure that you're supposed to have a rifle. Make sure you're not.
How are you going to find out if I'm supposed to have a rifle or not?
If you're not a felon or anything, we want to make sure that you're supposed to be having a rifle.
But how do you know anything? It's none of your business. Do you suspect me of being a felon in possession of a rifle?
I don't know that. That's why
Then you can't just stop people. You understand how Terry works.
Like I said, I want to make
You do understand how Terry works, right?
If somebody, just 1 minute, sir.
Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to go because I'm going to exercise my right to end this consensual encounter. I will be going straight down this road. Thank you.
This encounter is a perfect example of how fear and misinformation can lead to unnecessary police stops. The right to bear arms and travel freely shouldn't be up for debate, yet some officers still struggle with respecting constitutional freedoms. The lesson? Always know your rights, stand firm, and record every interaction, because knowledge and accountability are the strongest tools against overreach.